So our next one is Rogue from Marvel versus what? I don't even think that website's a thing anymore. Versus Wonder Woman from DC. Do you guys have any thoughts on these characters?
I don't know much about Rogue. The most the most I know about her is from the X-Men Origins movie, which I feel like is not a good representation.
No, it is not
at all.
Nick, anything?
Same thing. I know probably substantially more about Wonder Woman than I do much about Rogue, other than that, she's a pretty popular X-Men character, and I think she has something going on with Wolverine on and off again, right?
A lot of characters do.
I've seen some of the Wonder Woman movies, but other than that, I haven't read any comics of anything.
I will say Wonder Woman, the movie that came out, I think in 2016-ish, somewhere in there, 2017.
Yeah.
That movie is actually really good.
The one called Wonder Woman?
Yeah. 1984, not good. But the one before that, very good.
That one really set it up to be have a perfect sequel too. That one was incredible.
1984 wasn't horrible. I just don't think it was great.
Yeah.
However, I love Gal Gadot, so she was amazing as Wonder Woman. All right. This is long before that movie, however.
And we're here to watch two chicks duke it out. Cat fight. It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and...
Yeah, remember when I said it got worse?
I'm rubbing one finger across the other in a shame.
Yeah.
I also do want to say though, it seems like every artist or animator who draws or animates female superheroes is also very horny.
Yes. One thing that I love is one of the characters that people always point to for that, especially in recent years, is Bayonetta. Have you ever seen her?
Yeah.
She was made by a woman. But that's the one that people always go to for made by a horny guy. It's if you're gonna do that, there's so many options.
Don't let being female or not a man stop you from being a horny artist. Anyone.
Absolutely.
Also probably just a
horny artist. But what I'm saying is everyone points to Bayonetta as a C made by a horny man. No, there are so many options you can choose for that. Don't choose the one that isn't.
Dude, it's actually just the raw concentrated horniness of artists that...
Yeah, honestly.
I think artists are just horny.
Luke?
Yeah,
I can corroborate. Sure. Yes, this is 100% true.
I'm pretty sure it's just a universal thing. Why does he sound different right now?
Because this is after he stopped trying to do the super over-exaggerated voice.
Okay. Yeah, he sounds like he's reading a script, like in the wind. Not in terms of sound quality, but in terms of it sounds like he's resisting something. Well,
trying to keep the paper unfolded.
Yeah, a hurricane is happening in the background.
Oh my god.
She held on to Miss Marvel for so long, she absorbed her powers permanently. Now she's got super strength, speed, and near invulnerability. Not that I blame her, though. I'd be holding on to Miss Marvel for as long as I could. Plus, then when she's unconscious,
Oh my god, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah!
He wasn't even talking to... He was, talking away from the microphone to somebody else.
Yeah, no, that is,
Based.
No! I'm putting that in the video. Oh my...
Writing in his own notes, he was making a fan fiction out of that.
Oh my god, yeah, no, when I said it got worse, it got worse.
What episode is this? This is episode 3?
3. It chills out for a little bit. It chills out for one that comes up compared to this, but compared to Samus vs. Boba, there's one more that's kind of bad. But not as bad as this one.
damn, she's got a hot ass. What? Hey, that counts as a superpower in my book.
That doesn't even have... Okay.
It's not even related to what they were talking about.
It's not at all. Not in the slightest.
Dude, the only thing that would have made that marginally more random is if it was during the Wonder Woman segment.
Do you remember Rogue's got a hot ass?
Oh my god, I...
Bring it up again.
Jesus.
Well, she's not invincible. She doesn't have any real weaknesses either.
Not to defend the other comment he made, but at least that one was relevant.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I mean, okay, to his credit, not to his credit, but like he didn't. At least I don't think, draw that or any of the other images they've been using. So
Oh, yeah.
No.
he's 50% responsible, but he's still being supplied.
There was somebody putting out,
Yeah,
and he was
he's
the
just
man.
he's a gear in the cogs of war.
It is a war. Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna pause for all of them anymore, there's too many.
So much runtime, man. It's getting filled quicker and quicker with. Like it's only 6. It's not even as long as the first video.
No, we're 2 minutes into this, by the way. 2 fucking minutes.
I'm glad he's a straight man because if he wasn't, the Goku versus Superman one would be 5 hours long.
Funny thing about that one, it was actually originally an hour long.
And it got cut down to a half hour.
Yeah, because Chad, the guy who voices Boomstick, just lost his voice and could not record that much.
Oh, how long are the new ones typically?
New episodes are between 15 and 20 minutes.
Okay.
They have never... Goku vs. Superman has never been beaten in time.
Okay, so that's an anomaly. with the
Yeah,
season.
that was like their big episode for season 1, and they've never gone over it again.
That's like their Ninth Symphony. They put a lot into that one, I think.
Also, I'd like to point out that we are currently looking at a clip from one of the worst TV shows I have ever seen in my life, the live-action Wonder Woman show that they did not try on at all.
Oh, I see. Are the origins of Wonder Woman's powers still canon in like current DC stuff?
Yeah, there's some shifts, but yeah.
Generally speaking, I don't think her origin has changed much.
No,
over the course of time.
there have been some minor changes, but name any hero and there's been some changes.
So in the DC universe, the Greek religion mythology
Greek religion is correct. Well,
Well, so are
'cause, yeah,
so are the Roman gods, so is the Catholic religion. They're all right.
They all
all religions are correct.
coexistent.
Okay, Lobo is a character in DC. I don't know if either of you guys know Lobo super well.
Yes.
He literally is banned from hell. And heaven. He cannot, his soul is to not be collected. And he went on a killing spree on a biblical level, and that is not just hyperbole. He literally was killing, like, heaven's angels and shit.
Oh.
Norse mythology is also true in DC.
And
It's just,
Marvel.
like, literally-
They're all right.
and Marvel. However, it's like the Thor in DC is just like the mythology Thor. It's
Yeah.
just like, it's not the, the razor-edged, clean-shaved jawline one. In Marvel, it's just like the fat, drunk Thor.
Yeah.
This dude looks like he either is the guitarist or like lead singer, or he goes to a lot of metal shows.
Oh my god.
He's got the face paint, like the white and black and the big smile.
I would like to point out that that was from an actual Wonder Woman cartoon.
What was it? I wasn't looking. I was looking at my phone.
Oh no, listen.
God, your daughter's got a nice rack.
What?
That is from an actual cartoon. Like that's,
Like, I guess fucking the lasso of truth works. I don't know.
but like that's not even something they just added. That is something that is legitimately in DC canon.
It's not even a fact.
It's just,
Hell yeah, she does.
She uses her tiara as a long-range throwing weapon, using its razor-sharp edge to slice open her enemy's throats.
I just want to.
Nice.
I don't think she's ever actually done that. I don't know why they said that because I would.
Correct. There would be no reason for her to do that.
Like I'm sure she could.
There are 1,001 other uses that she could like make perfect use out of without killing somebody.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has never once slit someone's throat with her tiara.
Do they make any other points about it, or do they just move on?
I think they just kind of move on.
Okay. How did he not make a comment about the big
Right?
submission?
Everything else, yes. That, no.
I guess the moral here, season 1, Boomstick did not contribute much other than
No, he did.
Horniness.
He did not. He has a couple episodes of actually like giving some cool stuff, but like mostly, yeah, no.
Greek god of war Ares.
Hear that, Kratos? A chick beat you to it.
Let's see you smile now.
So sexism aside, who you guys got?
I gotta say Wonder Woman.
I would probably lean into that too. I'm gonna leave like a 20% scapegoat for Rogue because it seems like the natural solution, and there's only like 3 minutes left, like roughly, for the fight. That like it would be, as soon as Wonder Woman makes contact with her, she could just absorb her powers and kill her with her own strength.
I mean,
that's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, we saw that with the last episode too, with Akuma and Shang Tsung, but
Yeah.
it didn't work out.
My bet is on Wonder Woman for now, but I'm just like,
You could see a possibility of Rogue, but you're saying Wonder Woman.
right. That's my scapegoat right now.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they told any weaknesses for Wonder Woman when they did for Rogue.
I don't, yeah, that's also true. I don't think they established anything.
I don't think they did. No, I think they said she was cocky, and that was it.
Sure.
All right, so we got 2 votes for Wonder Woman. All right,
We've agreed and been correct so far.
this is true. Why?
I kind of miss the health bars.
I really? Okay, hold on. Was that just to piss? Was that just to piss me off?
Half to piss you off, and half because I got used to them, and now I'm like, oh,
yeah.
up at the top of the screen. But within another 2 episodes, I'll forget about them. Rogue's sprite is a little bit too sharp compared to
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's.
Yeah.
It's like there's just a fuzzy difference between them.
Different eras in the games.
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was much better than whatever the hell that Wonder Woman sprite's from.
Good night, sugar.
Okay, I would like to point out that's not sexism. Actually, that's very in character for Rogue. That's not them being.
Ooh.
That's
She does that.
that's not them being weird. That's something legitimately that she does.
She can knock people out with.
A kiss. Yeah, that's something she actually does. So that's not them being weird.
Is it a knockout or is it a kill?
That's a kill.
Technically, my reserve guess was correct.
This goes down in history as the best death battle ever.
Most people consider this one of the worst death battles ever made. I stand on that opinion as well. It's not the worst. It's up there, though.
I mean, out of the 3, it's not bad from like an outsider's view, at least.
I mean, I think he's ad-libbing death battle with
The whole thing.
some other word.
But
Or Wonder Woman was more than a match for Rogue, but then she touched Rogue's face.
Wonder Woman is a trained fighter, so naturally she would strike her opponent's weakest spots, like the neck, stomach, joints, and, well, the face.
In the end, her failure was a result of
oh shit,
I disagree with this. Though.
shit! I dropped my phone on the on.
super heroine. Millions of her
Here we go again.
Oh shit, we can't
Wait,
go
hold on.
forward, so.
Naturally she would strike her opponent's weakest spots, like the neck, stomach, joints, and, well, the face.
In the end, her failure was a result of her thorough Amazonian training.
And her stripper outfit. Her leg was just begging to be grabbed there. Though personally, I might have grabbed elsewhere.
This is getting obnoxious.
Don't give it.
I'm not-
Don't credit. Don't
I'm not acknowledging it.
pay any attention.
drastically turning the tide.
A few high-flying combos and our favorite
From a rational perspective,
With her
like
combined reflexes, speed, and
I still kind of disagree with the results.
Most people do.
Do you, guy?
I need to fully look into Rogue before I make a decision on that, which is something I just haven't done. Me personally, from what I do know about both of them, I actually would agree. Not for the reasons they gave.
Oh.
Now, I do think that, the fact that Rogue's power is taking people's abilities and strength and all that from touching them, and the fact that Wonder Woman has there's no other way to put it, a very exposing outfit, that would definitely lead to a bit of an advantage for Rogue. I don't think the whole training thing they bring up would make that much of a difference, because I don't think that would result in more than one hit, because she would realize what's happening.
I feel like baseline, even though Rogue, it is technically, like, she has accelerated speed and, like, you know, generally speaking, she's stronger than the average person without having absorbed any powers yet. I feel like they're downplaying Wonder Woman's speed, because
Oh, absolutely.
in all that time that it took Rogue to, like, you know, actually absorb some of her powers. I mean, you know, never mind the fact that, like, she does have all of these other, or Wonder Woman also has all of these other powers. She, like, that never should have been able to happen. If she can literally, like, you know, put her hand up in the amount of time, and there are other feats that top this. If she can put her hand up in the amount of time that it takes to, like, you know, for a bullet to arrive to her, she should definitely be able to avoid, like, just a regular mutant's, like, touch, right?
Part of me, my main counter for that would be Wonder Woman is definitely going to land at least one hit on Rogue's face, and that's going to transfer some power.
So that would give it anyway.
Yes.
And that would start to even the playing field already with that one punch. And while I would definitely argue that Wonder Woman would be able to figure it out after one, maybe two hits, I do think that one because, like, it's not a thing of when, like, she punched her in the face and, like, Rogue gets a little bit of her power. No, she gets the full transferal, but not for a very long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rogue would have that full transferal of Wonder Woman's powers on top of her own, giving her the bit of an advantage.
A few
for, like,
15 seconds based on how long.
Yeah,
it is.
not very long at all, but enough time for her to probably get another grab in and get some more. Now, like I said, I have not researched Rogue enough at all, or really Wonder Woman either. I've researched Wonder Woman a bit more, but not nearly as much as a lot of my other characters that I know a lot about. So I would have to look a lot more into this before I gave a full conclusive thing. I would say that this is very 50-50, though.